Hey there people, my name is Tagori and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2. Last time, we beat, Timeless River, that's what it was, and we got Wisdom Form. So, I'm going to be excited to show that off eventually, but we have two gummy routes open to us. So I'm going to first go to Splash Island. Teeny ships. So we've got tiny little ships that follow along with us, and they just add more firepower. The first part of this episode, I will tell you, is going to be these two gummy routes. So if you don't want to see them, if you aren't interested, then I'm going to try and remember to put on screen a timestamp, so you can go to that timestamp, and I will be past both gummy routes. So I didn't get that ship destroyed, which is unfortunate. Pretty basic stuff on this route. I would like to get as high of metal level as possible, but, you know, who knows how long that could take. Level 30 would be the best. Oh, yeah. I'm noticing that health not often given anymore. Maybe they thought the originals were just too easy. You know, Kingdom Hearts 1. So they just reduced the amount of health that was given out during them. Make it actually challenging. I'm just kind of focusing because there are a lot of bullets on screen. I should change up my button configuration and put fire on like R1. Okay, and there you could have seen the power of dodging. Huh, that worked out. I'm actually surprised. I think the gummy ships can actually absorb some damage for us. Could be wrong about that. But I know once they get to level 30, the gummy ships become extremely useful and powerful. And we get Highwind level 4. Auto counter. Interesting. That is an ability for our gummy ship. We did get to level 19, so it's closer. So if you're still here with me, I did mention I was going to go through both gummy missions first. So this one does seem very similar to the last one. We can destroy this big guy, but he does... Never mind! I was gonna say he's got a lot of health and we need to be pretty powerful to do it. But I just killed him. I guess the gravity gun must be a lot more powerful than I thought it was. The gravity gun does shoot a very large blast, and it does do AoE damage. The perspective here... Oh, darn it. I missed that guy. There was a red guy that had a treasure in it. Anyway, the perspective here has always confused me. And another guy. I should start using gravity guns on my normal ships. My custom ships. I'm taking hits like that, and I don't like it. So there are two guys there, two of those big guys there. Normally I just choose one or the other to destroy. So it does take multiple trips through this route to get all the treasures. Oh, that's what auto counter does. So this has the ability auto counter, and what it does, from what I've noticed, is it will lock onto enemies. Oh, darn it. It will, whenever you get hit, it'll lock onto as many enemies as possible and shoot the missiles. I guess they're the thunder guns. Fire in Kingdom Hearts 1 were engines. The fire spells were engines. I think now they changed the place with the thunder guns, so they're just the standard shots. And then the lightning thunder guns are now the lock-on missiles, which were, I guess, for lack of better words, the missile spells. Go. We only got to level 12, but that's because I was bad. Cost limit upgrade. Nice. And we've unlocked a new world. So, like I said, we're going to we need to choose which world to go to. Atlantica here, I am not going to go to for a while. And if you don't know what Atlantica is like, then you're in for a treat. Just keep that in mind. Port Royal Battle 20. I am 20. Okay. Let's head off to Port Royal.
This place is
kinda different.
something's up.
Organization 13?
Only one way to find out.
So this little area, first off we have a chest. This little area is actually a very nice recreation of the scene in the movie, I think, personally. Now I want the chest. Dark Shard. Another chest here. Easy Mithril Stone. Oh, come on, I can't go around. Never actually looked at the interior of that.
Aztec treasury? Aye, and thanks to the curse put on it, we are neither among the living nor the dead.
Really? 'Cause you look like regular pirates to me.
But in the moonlight...
As if on cue.
Whoa! Now I get what you were saying. Well, if you see two doofuses and a brat holding a keyblade, steer clear. They got a kind of magic that don't belong in this world, see? And nobody knows what it'll do to you, especially when the moon's showing what you really are.
A match for Barbossa, you say?
Hey!
See there? I knew it. Those are the punks I was telling you about.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you, and don't you forget it.
That we won't. And we'll engrave it on your tombstone, to be sure.
Whoa, I like your style.
Men, half of you stay here and indulge these cullies. The rest, bring me that medallion.
Aye!
Aw, we only get to stomp on a few of you?
Alright, so this, obviously, first off, is Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't hurt these guys. Kind of focusing here, I'm sorry. It's a big hit there. Huh.
It's no use. We can't beat them.
Aye, what do you expect? You best be saying your prayers. Hey, watch out, they could see you. Stay away from their magic. What for? Weren't you listening to me before?
Hey, Pete, thanks for the tip.
Okay, so these guys now are pretty easy to beat. What we need to do is if we use any spell on them, they will have some sort of effect. Like Donald used Thunder on them, and they're just kind of stunned now. If you use Fire, they'll start running around on fire, and then Blizzard will freeze them. I kind of like that touch. Go. Pretty easy. Maybe. There. Ah. It does become annoying later on. Hey, this ain't over. And he runs away, and we just let him go. If Pete's here, that must mean we have work to do. Yep. And that pirate captain looked pretty mean too. Man, I'd hate to see him turn into a Heartless. Well, we are here. Hey, maybe we can take a pirate ship out for a spin. Just kidding. Weren't those guys headed into town? Yeah, I think they were looking for treasure. So I know this world, and there, let's check for chests. Nothing. This world, I think, was censored a bit. I know one cutscene was, but I think those crossbows replaced actual rifles in this, and the gunshots can actually still be heard when they fire at you. But for some reason, they think it's okay that they're not rifles and they're crossbows.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Elizabeth! Stop! What are they?
We'll deal with them. Go! Take cover!
A lot of people don't like this world, they just don't think it fits in with the rest of the aesthetic of the game. And to an extent, I do agree, but I just enjoy this world for some reason. It feels like a fun world. Also, Goofy. Stealing my glory. Well done. My own fencing skills are not to be ashamed of, but I've never faced foes such as that before. You really think we're that good? Did you find your friend? I was too late, but I must rescue her. Would you help me? Of course. I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy. And I'm William Turner, but call me Will. Okay, Will, let's go. Right, we've got to get to the docks. Just the fade away. So there is a lot of treasure in this area. Okay, duality puzzle piece. There we go. Oh. Did you see that though? The crossbow made a rifle shot. I am going to try and just clear this area out. Looking for treasure. Because treasure is always good. Little gem. Darkstone. I don't exactly know what I'm looking for, but just more synthesis materials are always good. Also, the experience from eating these guys, always accepted. These guys drop a bright stone. I'll have to remember that. An AP boost. That's absolutely worth it. Is that everything in town? So I did get Wisdom Form last episode, pretty sure. And, you know, this is like the worst world to use it on. The way it gets experience is by defeating Heartless. Every Heartless you defeat gets it 1 experience point. And with there being different kinds of enemies on this world, it makes it pretty
Too late.
Huh?
pretty hard to level up.
Pirates kidnapped Miss Swan and took her to their ship. Now they've sailed, and I'll never be able to find her.
Then she's long gone. The Black Pearl is nigh uncatchable. Best find yourself another girl, mate.
You? What are you doing aboard the Interceptor? She's off limits to civilians.
Ah, fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
A pirate?
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
Take me with you. Help me hunt down the Black Pearl and save Miss Swan. I got you out of that jail cell, Sparrow. Do this, and your debt's repaid.
You'll have to win Fair Lady's heart alone, mate. I see no profit in it for me.
Come on, Captain.
Are you sure you can sail her? All on your own?
You've a point there.
Thanks, Sparrow.
Captain Sparrow.
I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy.
I'm Will Turner.
That will be short for William, I imagine. No doubt named for your father, eh?
Yes.
Well then, Mr. Turner, you get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye, aye. But hurry!
Naturally.
You really want to be a pirate?
Of course not.
What do you make of this will?
I don't know. We just met him.
I think my luck's about to change.
And Jack can actually be at our party. So that's pretty good. And I think actually we've got everything that we can have up to this point. So we'll get on the ship in the next episode. But for now, I hope you've been enjoying this, and please join me again for another episode of Kingdom Hearts 2.